Programs normally presented at this time will not be seen today in order that CBS Sports may bring you the National Football League playoffs.
Welcome to the NFL Today. I'm Dorothy Benham, Miss America 1977. It's beautiful, warm, and sunny here in Bloomington, Minnesota, and we have a great game lined up for you today. And away we go.
The NFL Today is sponsored by Ryder Truck Rental, the best truck money can rent. From Metropolitan Stadium in Bloomington, Minnesota, here's Brent Musburger.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to tropical Bloomington, Minnesota. Herb, I don't believe it. Two Miss Americas on the field at the same time. Phyllis, you can take the day off?
Excuse us, Brett.
Oh,
you little devil, you. I'll get you back. Well, everyone, this beautiful face here's Dorothy Benham, and she was born and raised in Minnesota. Dorothy, who are you rooting for today? Now, come on.
Phyllis, I'll tell you if you tell me who you're rooting for tomorrow.
I'll never tell. That's my secret. Listen, all of us at CBS are very excited about the Miss America pageant coming back to where it belongs.
There are many, many people very excited about it. Should be a great year.
And I'll see you there in Atlantic City, right on Convention Hall stage.
That's right.
Next September. Brett, back to the beast.
Beauty to the beast. And the football game at hand, Washington, Minnesota, and we've already got a controversy as the playoffs begin, the great shoe controversy of Fred Cox. Irv, tell me about that.
Well, here it is, Brett. Well, this is a conventional kicking shoe that most kickers use in the National Football League. It has a flat toe, but the key here is this. That from the toe to the heel, there's a base in here called spring steel. It's a metal plate which holds the cleats in place. The question today is whether or not Fred Cox's toe will be a legitimate toe and that there may be some metal device put in there. The answer to that question is simply this, Brent. It is a legal shoe as long as it's manufactured by a legitimate manufacturer. If anybody can get it, you can use it in the NFL.
All right. Oh, it should be some match. Minnesota and Washington, couple of teams with a great tradition, and I guess the CBS broadcaster who has been around Minnesota-Washington games the longest has to be Jack Whitaker. And while we break and go inside to our studio away from home, let's go over to Jack now across the field for a few thoughts on this game. Jack?
Thank you very much, Brent. I guess since Bud Grant established this dynasty in Minnesota, many of us at CBS Sports have made Christmas a big part of our life in Minnesota. It's as big coming to Minnesota as Jingle Bells and Christmas carols, and we all do our Christmas shopping in the same arcade that Mary Tyler Moore goes to. And I think that rather underlines the chief characteristic of this game. You're not going to alarm Bill Kilmer and the Washington Redskins or Fran Tarkenton and the Minnesota Vikings with talk about playoff jitters. Not only have these clubs been here before, they've stayed. There's a lot of talk going around that perhaps Minnesota won too easily and they're a little soft, and that Washington was on the critical list every week and they're sharper. Or that Minnesota should win easily because they have the home field advantage, etc., etc. In my opinion, you throw all that kind of talk out today. What we're about to see are two teams, to use the current cliche, with character. The Redskins, frantic and emotional, the Vikings, cool, calm, and collected. And everybody knows that Tarkenton and Eller and Page want to go back to the Super Bowl and win one, as do Bill Kilmer and the Washington Redskins. Now, what we're going to see here, I think, is one of the fine moments in professional sports. Two fine teams, well coached, with a lot of pride, fighting it out for big stakes. One other thing is the weather that you've heard about. It's almost spring in Bloomington, Minnesota today, and all of this can add up to one thing. You and I are the beneficiaries of it. I think we're going to see one whale of a ball game.